Hello twin flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Today we're gonna do the ancestor message and also it will be a different spread with messages between the twins at the end. Yep, I'll put my Hermit Tarot deck today into the reading again, so let's see what comes out of that. Hope you guys are doing great. Got my little moon lamp with me. I was recording messages for the full moon in Leo for each zodiac sign. Which I will post today, so check that out on my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. I will do one for twin flames, but it's not going to be for each sign. It's going to be, how this full moon impacting the collective, which I'll do in the next couple of days, I think. But yeah, today let's get guidance from the ancestors, and then we'll be able to put different spread how to use the current energies. And a reminder for those who haven't seen the video yesterday, we now have Pluto coming to Aquarius. It's going to stay there for good 7 or 8 months. So it's a pretty big deal. It's a generational planet. And yeah, it's part of the wobble that it's doing because it's finally going to settle in Aquarius next year, I think, and going to stay there for 20 years. For now, it's wobbling back and forth, but every time the wobble happens to a different sign between Capricorn and Aquarius, it is a big deal. It is a big shift. And of course, depending on your personal chart, it will be somewhat different, but it's definitely something you're gonna feel. Whew. And Aquarians, happy birthday Aquarians, we are at the start of the Aquarius season. How exciting is that? Okay, so Divine Feminines, your card from the ancestors is Spring. See your seeds grow. Yeah, that's exactly the sentiment behind the full moon, right? Like seeing your seeds grow. Let's see what the message is. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. Yeah, I was just talking about the big shift. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation. Flowers are pushing up through the soil and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The Spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, so their medicine can bring dreams to life. Beautiful. All right, and let's see what we have for Divine Masculines Collective. What's the message from the ancestors for the masculines? We got Witch, be the light. Be the witch, Divine Masculines. Now let me find this. Take the high road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. And that's where the moonlight will help you. It will illuminate those situations, those scenarios. The Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here, she's joined by a horned barn owl, showing that she's willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience that she has, but she's also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within. Yeah, and more than anything, the moon is the power of intuitive guidance, right? So it's good to respect the tradition, the culture, and the elders, but essentially make the decision based on how you feel within. What is your inner guidance telling you to do? Okay, a quick spread with the Thelema deck. I'm a little bit down the weather and apologies if you can hear it in my voice. Hopefully I'll be better in a couple of days, but yeah, right now it's not great. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Cups, the Star, the Hermit. Major arcana, and look at that, Aquarius and Virgo. Lots of healing energy. Both the Star and the Hermit type out healing. Page of Pentacles, and that's essentially the full moon vibe. Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's bringing in stability into the connection with a twin or with a soulmate, really, right? So the current situation is that you shouldn't be holding, like, there is a hesitance to collaborate on something with someone else, right? But know that the Justice is a Libra energy, so it's about like friendly cooperation. It's a win-win situation. Is this gonna be a win-win, right? Whatever is being offered right now, if you're hesitating to agree to it or not, you're not sure whether this person is gonna take advantage of you, or this contract is gonna rip you off, right? Trust it because it's bringing in something for all of you. And if you don't see what's beneficial in it for you, ask that question, right? Of course, it's your inner discernment whether you feel like it's good enough or you understand it enough to agree to it. But essentially, Spirit is saying there is a lot more to it than what you see on the surface. And then, of course, with this major arcanus here, she could be dealing with Aquarius or Virgo, of course. It is about emotional healing. It's about finding your way. And doing it through the energy practices, but also through something practical. So think for yourself what your wellness practice could be right now. What should you bring more into your life or start doing? Is it waking up early and making time for meditation on a daily basis? Is it taking a walk outside every day to get fresh air? Right? Whatever it is, maybe it's a workout routine that you've been thinking about but you never really started, right? Whatever it is, if it's already in your life, this is a confirmation that you're on the right path and is bringing in more healing into your reality that you can even imagine. But also remember that if you're immediately thinking about something in the physical, remember that it's also about emotional healing, especially for us light workers. It's super important. The best way the healing works is when we combine the two, right? And you see these colors, the purple, the blue, right? These higher chakras, the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat chakra, they are all at play. And it's best to combine the wellness practices in the physical with emotional healing as much as you can. And of course, here again, you have a variety of options and choices. At the very least, do your meditation, do your grounding work, do your prayers, right? Express gratefulness for what you have. Bring in more love, more compassion, right? And release anxiety and overwhelm at the very minimum, right? Ideally, make it focused on some specific scenario that is bothering you right now, that is in the focus. Like, that's where the universe and the moon energy will tell you what's important to deal with right now, to heal, to release, to let go of. And yeah, and as an outcome, you will see the world with new eyes, right? But you'll have that inspiration to bring this into your relationship with yourself and with your soulmate or your twin, right? Some more magic, something tangible, something that seemed like nothing, some unimportant before. And the Page of Pentacles is also about kindness, right? This new source of kindness that you would have for maybe situations that you've been harsh on your partner or yourself about, right? Like, you're finding that patience and that resolve to see it with different eyes, right? And to be able to work past old grievances to something beautiful and something practical and something tangible. Okay, last but not least, messages from masculines to feminines, first of all. Okay. Oh wow, here we have sex and I don't want to lose you. Yeah, and there's a very strong sexual drive right now. Here we have, I think we should slow down and reach out. So essentially, Divine Masculine is saying they feel a strong pull, but they don't really know what the next step is, right? So they feel like they'd rather not take action right now, right? They're figuring things out for themselves. But they definitely don't want you to, they don't want to lose this contact with you, where you think that after too much silence, you just want to go off and do something else and be with someone else, right? They don't want that. But they'd rather you reach out so that they know that it's still there. They're not imagining this, and they have that hope in their life, you know, because you're like the guiding light. And it's important for them to know that you're there, that you haven't given up on them and on the two of you. Messages from feminines to masculines. But only reach out if you feel guided to, divine feminines watching. Whoa, 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 too many cards. Okay, I got a few here. Oh wow, more than I thought. One cup, let me have you. I'm absolutely in love with you. This is all about, look at that, manifesting you. And please give me time. I've never felt this way before. This is about the unconditional love, right? Like L, capital L, love, right? And the soul connection is so deep here with Six of Cups energy that it's scary, right? It's like, it feels like, I feel like there's also this energy of not wanting to rush, of taking your time, figuring things out, especially because it's been confusing and like all over the place, right? It hasn't been fairy tale all the way through, right? There's still things that need healing. There's still things that need closure because they're confusing and they're not letting just the kind of roll with it. And they're legit things. So divine feminines, don't think that it's in your head or it's unreasonable. It is reasonable. And those things need to be healed properly, right? Whatever that is for you, whatever you're guided to do, do it, right? But it was there for a reason. A lot of times our twin is the mirror to us of what we need to work on, what kind of scenarios to work through. But it doesn't mean that they're innocent in this, and they like, it's mainly because you're so connected and they have similar issues, similar lessons that they need to learn, right? And it may be with you or without you. A lot of times it's without you. At least learning that that's not the way, right? They may not necessarily know what's the right way, but they at least should figure out that there has to be a different way to do things, that it hasn't been great and they need to change, right? That's the part that they usually figure out on their own. So it's important to find that healing in letting yourself know that it's been divinely orchestrated, that it was there for a reason, either divine timing or specific lessons that you were learning or something else, but it needed to happen. And the best you can do is learn from it, is see how you can be even more loving and kind next time, right? Not put up with bad treatment, right? But still bringing even more love and kindness into the situation. And if anything, if you see your twin being unreasonable and not collaborative, leave them there, right? There is nothing wrong with that. Leave them be. They'll figure it out. Trust in that process. Okay, somebody needed to hear that today. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time.